Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Oh, I smell trouble. Let's see.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh. Let's see. Let's see here. Wow!
Oh.
Spectacular!
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Is this really safe?
Fast enough to make you wet your waders, eh? I know. She's the quickest I've ever built. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, 'tis rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... 'tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Well,
And if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's High's mate, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose. Oh, yeah?
this?
Incredible!
Hey!
You're really? Damn.
So?
Got it. What's this?
This?
Hello? Spectacular.
This? Understood. Come on! Got it. Let's see. And there's a campground.
All right then. All right then. All right then.
Come on! Got it. Okay? Hey!
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
once.
All right then.
Hey, now then. Speaking of,
What's that about?
oh, I see. Then,
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
true.
I knew it!
All right then.
Actually,
That's right. So then,
sweet! What?
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wow!
That's...
Certainly.
Hey,
Yeah!
But
Hey there!
huh?
Huh?
However,
all right.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Yeah.
All right then. All right then.
Let's go! Let's see.
All right then.
Let's go!
All right then. Go. All right then.
Let's go!
Well met.
Now then.
Imagination. Why, that's...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere. What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah! It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cornland. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished! You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Are you prepared?
Prostrate yourself before God! Roar! Prepare yourselves!
Mage!
Is there another way? I'm counting on you.
Observe the enemy. I'm stepping back. Come! Strike me if you dare! This is nothing.
Take this!
Only a flesh wound.
What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Warrior!
Hack and slash!
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Burn!
I will
The next one's yours.
Prostrate yourself before God!
Not this one.
You're going right in their weak spot.
What could you hope to achieve?
Damn it!
Let's say I'm counting on you. Looking good here.
Is everyone all right? I see you!
Right in
Are
their
you
weak
prepared? Hack and slash!
spot. You gotta aim
I
better
shall
than
seize
that.
my chance! More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now! Feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
In
brothers!
there!
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign!
won't hold back! Hold on. By this power. Fire!
Witness me, brethren!
The next one's yours.
Prepare yourselves!
Behold! We stand together!
All right, let's go!
And thus I end it!
Oakenberg got them right in their
In the
weak
name
spot.
of justice!
Let's try this.
I'm obliged.
Insolent heathens! Sanctism will reign!
What can I do?
Badly wounded.
Take this!
I still stand.
Take this!
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Let's try this.
I owe you.
Oakenberg's
It's
in
okay.
bad shape.
We can do
Take his
this.
help.
Take it.
Thank you.
Behold my power!
Oakenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I call upon royal power within! Tougher than I thought. Seize my chance! Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Still fight.
Kneel before him!
Badly
Take
wounded.
this!
Can
I'm
anyone
sorry.
heal him? The captain's down.
Suppose this is it.
Someone help him back up. He got stroke.
Here they come.
Someone get him back on his feet.
Not this one. I see you!
Close your
Got
eyes.
them right in their weak spot.
This should help.
I live to see another day.
Sanctism will
Only
reign!
a flesh wound.
Oakenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Oakenberg's down. Get her back up.
Sanctism will reign!
Come on, not
Moving
like
to the
this.
rear.
Someone help, please.
This calls for one of these.
Still fight.
Sanctism will reign! Take this!
What can I do?
Badly wounded.
Take this!
Can anyone heal him?
My best.
Someone
Wasn't
get him
enough.
back on his feet.
Let's try this.
Sanctism is supreme! Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad.
I
Give up
won't
now.
Get him some healing.
Gotta rethink.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
Let's make an end of it. Something else. No holding back! Hack and slash!
Cease your resistance!
Let's try this. I'll show you the essence of truth. This'll do it.
Resistance is futile! Take this!
This is nothing.
What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
No, behold! We stand
We'll
together!
team up!
Oakenberg, pull yourself
Seize
together.
my chance!
So badly wounded.
This
Can
is
anyone
God!
heal him? What's wrong?
Wasn't
What
enough.
could you
Get him
hope
back on
to
his feet.
achieve?
Is that all?
Dear God!
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on? Don't forget about the petrification magic.
Warrior!
Hack and slash!
I will fight with pride. Let's go. It's okay. We can do this. We're looking good here.
Behold my power! Let's do
Right
this.
in their weak spot.
What could you hope to achieve? Dear God.
He knows we can't attack him.
Warrior!
He's toying with us.
I'll cut you down!
Cease your resistance.
Vida's power! Is there
They're
another
weak
way?
to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Take this!
Prepare yourselves.
The next one's yours. Observe. I see you!
Hit them right in their weak spot.
What could you hope to achieve?
Here they come.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
Let's stay calm. You better be sure.
Looks like we can't brute force through this.
What? Hold back! The lightning! A tough one. Vida's power.
To his side.
Is there another way? Let's try this. Still up?
I shall seize my chance! I would lose nothing by conceding this fight for the sake of now!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Hang in
brother!
Kneel before me.
there! Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Sanctism will reign!
That's Stroll!
Forgive me.
Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet? Hunger got them right in
Know
their
your
weak spot.
place, peasants!
Take it! It'll show you the essence of truth. Here.
Let's do this. Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up.
Sanctism will reign!
Brace yourselves.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get
No
back to
holding
the fight.
back! I'll cut you down! Useless!
You gotta aim better than that.
Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I'm sorry.
Captain's down.
This is
Someone
God's
heal him
judgment.
back up.
Take hard! Oh,
Stroll's
you've done
badly
it!
wounded.
Kneel
Anyone
before
heal
him.
him?
Best wasn't enough.
Do not forswear thy path.
What now? Well met. Be well. Well met. Now then.
Imagination.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
My star!
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Vorden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Glodell a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glodell's aid.
You dare! Is it fame you
I hate to interrupt her.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I call upon royal power within!
Cease your resistance.
Here.
Let us fight as one. Let justice prevail. Not now.
I shall warrior! I'll cut you down!
Sanctism is supreme! Kneel before him!
Hit hard. What could you hope to achieve?
What
can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
This'll do it.
My thanks.
Stroll!
By the sworn
they've sapped
oath
your
of knighthood.
defenses.
Behold! We stand
Coordination is key!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
I'll show you the essence of truth. This should work.
I owe you.
Resistance is futile!
What could you hope to achieve?
Brace yourselves!
Stroll! They've sapped your defenses.
Join with me! Allies, together!
Let me help! Witness me, brethren!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's go!
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
Stroll's badly wounded.
Only a flesh
Anyone
wound.
heal him? Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Let's try this.
My thanks.
Stroll!
I stand
they've sapped
ready.
your defenses.
Let us fight as one. Let's do this. I will protect you.
I owe you.
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
He's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Sanctism will reign!
Not like
Down.
this.
Don't underestimate
Someone
me!
help him back up.
Warrior! The power of fire!
Hey!
Is everyone all right?
Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight
Just
here.
the thing.
Resistance
Still
is
fight.
futile!
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly
not
wounded.
yet.
Someone heal
Sanctism
her.
will reign!
Damn it!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
This calls for one of these.
You hit their weak point.
Know
Keep it up,
your
Stroll.
place. Peasants!
I won't hold back. Freeze.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening,
For
Captain.
all that we strive for.
Behold my power!
Let's try this.
Let's stay calm. I wonder. Freezing!
I stand ready. With blade in hand. healing arts.
My thanks.
Sanctism will reign!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
This calls for one of these.
Here's their weakness.
I'll show you the essence of truth. Mate! Nice!
Hit their weakness.
Know your
That's
place.
your opening, Captain.
Peasants!
I can't afford to hold back. Let's try this.
Grim state. Let's go. Freeze!
Damn you!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. From our provisions.
I go to
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of.
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did he...
Hey, up there!
An dawn? Gauntlet Runner! He's actually finished it!
Luis!
My Lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, damn and blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey, Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you too. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous, some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client, Barden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it.
I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you too.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Here's where we are now.
There's a runner.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Pleasure to see you.
Look at that.
Right? Got a moment?